Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your oracle card. The card that has a message for you today is number 39, Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. So what this card is telling you to think about what is guiding you right now. Are you in alignment, or are you trying to pursue something that it kind of became your addiction? Like this can be that some of you are going through workaholism or anything, perfectionism or anything when you're kind of overdoing something. So what this card is inviting you to do is to surrender, which is all about radical acceptance that you drive does not cause you to flee or flight. So it's time for you to release your need for certainty and control, and it's time for you to relax and let things happen. So let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is a card of analysis, evaluation, when you put a lot of effort into something and you're kind of wondering, is it worth continue doing, or is it time for you to go into a brand new direction? So when this card comes up, some of you might have been working on a project for a long time, putting a lot of effort in your business, putting a lot of effort in your existing job or career, and you're kind of wondering, will I get that breakthrough? Will I get that promotion? Or will I be able to get whatever I'm trying to accomplish here? Or should I switch and go into a brand new direction? Maybe I should go to a different company. Maybe I should try to start a different project or a business. So those are kind of the themes of long and slow process when you're not necessarily seeing that certain things are evolving, and you're kind of trying to do it more and more with that moth spirit. And what you need to kind of go into is accepting certain things and surrender and let the universe guide you as well. The first card in your reading is the Four of Cups, which is a card of boredom, apathy, and when you're kind of not seeing the values of certain things in your life, when you're focusing on all the disappointments, the challenges that you've been through, and you're kind of expecting that the outcome this time is going to be the same, because you have there that opportunity that is presented to you by the universe. But some of you are not seeing it, or you don't want to see it because you're expecting that it's going to be the same. But also some of you are not seeing the value of something that is in your life. Maybe you're in this mindset of what if my job would be like that, what if my boss would be like that, then I would be happy, then I would be able to do this and that, as opposed to seeing the value what that is bringing to you. Now the next card in your reading is the Nine of Wands, which is a card of the wounded soldier who's been through a lot, who's been through a lot of battles, difficulties, challenges, disappointments, but all of those made him stronger, and he's been through this before. And some of you are kind of at the point that, okay, I just don't know whether I'm gonna get whatever I want, right? So you're kind of going through this. Will I get what I want, or should I really give this up? But the Nine of Wands is all about perseverance and continuing what you started, because you're actually very close to achieving whatever you want, whatever your goal is. So the Nine of Wands is definitely telling you to keep pushing forward. The next card in your reading is the Wheel of Fortune, which is going to bring you a lucky change, a positive change, because the wheel is here to turn things for the better. This is the energy when the universe is working on your behalf to bring you something better than what you have. This is a card when you're in alignment, so very important. Divine timing is very important, especially that you have that moth spirit and also this wheel of fortune, because you're going to be at the right time at the right place to meet the right people for that amazing job or for that business opportunity that you've been working on. Now, if you lost something, a job, or you didn't get something, well, the reason for that is because something better is coming. The reading for you continues here with the Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles is a card of balance, harmony, and juggling many things. Some of you might have two jobs, some of you have many projects on the go, and you are able to get them done, and you're able to juggle them one after the other, and you're very resourceful, or able to get things done even with not a lot of money. But also, like, you have this unlimited potential that comes with the Two of Pentacles, but also the ups and downs as well, that sometimes things are better, sometimes you feel that things are worse. Now the next card in your reading is another two, the Two of Swords, which is a card of indecision. When you need to make a decision and you just have a hard time making it because you're kind of going back and forth. For some of you this might be two opportunities, or choosing between one and a new one and the old one, or that think about whether you want to go your own way. And again, because you're kind of going through this analysis with that Seven of Pentacles, you're going back and forth, and you have a hard time deciding whether you should continue something or not. But I think you need to take into consideration a third option as well, because it might not binary the decision. There might be a third option that you need to consider. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And of course, don't forget about the comment sections. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And please put in some positive affirmations into the comment, because if you write it down, it's way more powerful. For example, that I attract luck and positive changes. The next card in your reading is the Page of Cups, which might bring you a surprise. It can be connected to your dreams, your aspirations, and can also bring an update or a news that might be connected to that. And it might be a surprise that you're not even expecting. So the next card in your reading is the Fool, which is all about a new beginning, a new chapter in your life, when you're taking a leap of faith into a new direction. So it's very interesting here that I think some of you need to kind of go through that. Like, dependent on whatever this analysis brings you, I think you need to decide whether you're going to go into that new direction or you're going to continue the path you're going on. But I think there's some kind of a lucky change will influence your decision. That's, I think, is going to be a surprise. And you also have here the Three of Wands, which is a card of early successes. So I think there's going to be some signs that are going to be helping you to decide in terms of whether you should continue or not. Because the Three of Wands is that you made your plans and you're seeing that your ships are coming in and your plan is working. So dependent on those early signs, I think I would recommend you to make that decision based on that, whether it is showing that you're going into the direction that you want to go or not. But also with the Three of Wands, it is a card of expansion, growth. And some of you might be working in an international environment, or you're thinking of taking your business to an international level. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have here the Two of Wands. Well, we do have here three twos, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Two of Wands. Before we get into that, let's talk about the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is coming before the Three of Wands, which is a card of strategizing, planning, and making a decision. Some of you are making some kind of a decision here, and you kind of know that there's way more for you to explore. But with the Two of Wands, sometimes something holds you back, whatever you achieved. And with the Two of Wands, you need to make a decision, which is very clear here because you're kind of going through that analysis. And we've talked about it with the Two of Swords, where you need to listen to your instinct. But I think you're going to see very clear signs that you need to go into this direction. But let's talk about the twos. So you have three twos, 222. It's an angel number. And the angel number is connected to balance, of course, because the twos are all about balance. And it might be that the universe is encouraging you, that you are on the right path, even if you may not see the full picture. Because, maybe you need to create balance or restore balance in your life. Maybe you're working too much, right? We talk about that workaholism aspect. But also, the 222 is about alignment and timing, that you're going to see sign. It's a sign that things are coming together behind the scenes, right? So trust in the time of events in your life that are unfolding perfectly, right? That's what that moth spirit is all about, that you need to surrender and trust that things are coming along. But also the two are connected to partnerships, relationships. So maybe there's a cooperation, there's some kind of a trust that you need to build with someone here as well. And keep the faith that you are supported. And one affirmation that is connected to the 222 is, I'm in harmony with the universe. I trust divine timing and welcome balanced connections, partnerships into my life. But let's see what we have for you from this deck. Well, partners, attract your money match, better together, balance, double the dough, teamwork. Some of you might be doubling your finances, but there's some kind of a teamwork or some kind of a partnership that you need to take it into consideration. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and you found it helpful, and I'll be able to welcome you again.